Hey guys, this is Bankai reporting live from the Nexus, and today we're talking Call of Duty Warzone, the free-to-play battle royale game that was released not too long ago, I believe. I believe it was shortly after the latest installment in the legendary franchise I believe it's just called Modern Warfare. Listen guys, I don't have time to research all of these things, you know what I mean? I have a life, and sometimes I just can't be fucking bothered if I'm being honest. But anyway, in this video I'll basically be giving my thoughts on this game, and I'll briefly touch on how shooters in general seem to be evolving more and more into games layered with all these extra elements that I think take away from the point of shooters. Now this is all just my opinion guys, so there's no need to be a waste man. That's right, whatever you do guys, just don't be a waste man. Anyway, I was a huge fan of Black Ops back in the day. I was a really good Black Ops player actually, and I also admired COD 4 and some other iterations that were released before that. However, I never got a chance to actually play a COD in its prime. Black Ops was where I actually got into the game, which was some time after COD had already been, you know, a big fish in the first-person shooter pond, so to speak. So I recently downloaded Warzone to try and get a break from Hawking, and I found that while this game is good, you know, I find that I'm terribly missing the setup of a traditional shooter whenever I play this game. Now, before fanboys and fangirls break loose from the depths of their mother's basement and start hurling death threats through their greasy laptop screens, hear me out guys. I like this game. However, I'm probably a little older than some of you, and so there's just a formula that I've become accustomed to. A very straightforward formula, it seems, that shooters are just straying from more and more these days. This can be observed in games that aren't even battle royale as well, you know. For instance, in Titanfall, I find that there's just too much going on outside of being a game focused on one group of cunts shooting another group of cunts. Instead, it's all these AI bots included on the battlefield and all this run around that only serves to distract me from shooting the enemy team. All these little perks and tricks and treats that seem to just, they work for everyone else, but all it does for me is make me feel like a prick. I find a similar thing with COD Warzone, which, you know, I don't want to go to the supermarket in the middle of the battlefield. I don't want to run around for 10 minutes collecting all this money when I could have spent 10 minutes cutting through the enemy team like a hot knife through shit. And no, I don't want to die once and end up in some prison on the other end of the map where I throw stones at the enemy players fighting for dear life in the gulag. There's just something about this stuff that sounds more like a campaign in my opinion. It seems games are just straying from the old-fashioned setup where we spawn in a big enough space, run around and shoot each other to pieces, may the best cunt win. I mean, what the hell was so bad about that, guys? It's to the point where when I play this game, I don't even go around collecting money. You'll notice I just keep chasing the enemy squads and filling them with bullets and grabbing their money with no rhyme or fucking reason. I mean, after a while I said, you know, maybe life would be easier if I just purchased Modern Warfare and played a regular game on there and call it a fucking day. Anyway, like I said, I like this game quite a lot. I just see that in many ways, you know, gaming is moving on, and guys like me who grew up in the 90s are seeing this new age of gaming taking over, and it's a bit sad, you know, speaking in general, just how the gaming industry has changed in general, especially seeing how corporate has the gaming world with a dong the size of a studded baseball bat. But what do you guys think? Do you see why someone would prefer the proverbial shooter, or do you think I'm just being a prick and I should get over it? In any case, don't forget to leave me a like, as that really helps my channel to grow, and be sure to leave your comments below, death threats and all. And if you listen to me ramble for all this time, you might as well subscribe. Until next time guys.